welcome back to Fubzy's map tactics for World of Tanks. Today we have got Erlenburg, but before we do get in, you may have noticed that I'm playing around with a new intro video. Please let me know in the comments below what you think. Do you prefer it? Do you prefer the old one of the tank rolling across the screen? And also, how does the volume compare? Because I know some people had said that the volume was perhaps not quite right for them, so let me know what you think in the comments below. But let's get straight into this. Erlenburg. This is quite a good map, quite an interesting one as well as regards where you deploy your tanks. Quite a typical one will be from the red side, from up here, that you will find heavy tanks may push up into the castle area. This is a little castle and a courtyard, and they may start to push up trying to work sides. Oh, that's the wrong icon there. That's a good start, isn't it? Right, heavy tanks for the Reds, and they may pop up into the courtyard there if they're side scrapers. If they are more of a hold down tank, you might find them working off the ridges on the hill there. And you'll also sometimes find that heavy tanks, particularly if they're quick enough, may try and work their way over there and start looking to work their way around this hill. But it's not something that they can really do alone, because you do run into a lot of tanks over there, but we'll come on to that shortly. The artillery for the enemy team can position there, sometimes positions there, so you're looking again across the back as is quite the norm really. Medium tanks will normally rush over, and there is a little ridge here, so you'll sometimes find them in there. You'll sometimes find them playing on the hill there, and again, depending on what they are, if it's say a T62A, which is good hold down, you may even find them on the hills there. Light tanks, again, they tend to go here, not so much on here, but there is little bushes and houses and things that you can get into to get some good spots early doors. If you go into, there's a bush round about here, then you can get good spots through there and catch the enemy team as they're deploying across the map, and get some good intel for your team, and also some good spotting damage if they can put some hurt into them. TDs, mainly on the hill or on the back of the hill there. You don't really tend to see them over here. For the green team, artillery mainly stays on this side because there is a bit of a dip there. They hide behind the houses there, or if it looks like this side is being pushed quite heavily, or they've got a lot of tanks that have pushed this side, sometimes they'll even move, as there's a nice big hill there, sometimes they'll even move in there, so they've got cover from this side, they've got cover from this hill here, and they can obviously loop their shells over the top. Heavy tanks will generally tend to either fight their way into the courtyard or look to come and play on the back of there or on the corner of there. So your heavy tanks are generally over here. Your mediums will normally come this side, as will your lights. There is a hill here, as I said. It can be beneficial sometimes to go up there. You have to really keep your eye on what's around, especially if there's artillery, because you can get, well, you can get absolutely wrecked if they hit you. You'll also get, if they are good hold down tanks, again if it's a T62A for example, then you can get good shots on here. I have actually seen somebody take a T34 heavy tank up onto here going hold down as well. And again, you can get some good shots from there up towards the hill on the other side. The thing you have to watch for from here is, again, is artillery, TDs that are sniping you if you get spotted, and anyone that pushes into the courtyard there can get shots onto you. TDs for the green team, you'll normally find either on this hill, not very often though, on this hill, but sometimes, because then they're looking to get shots across into the houses here, or you will find them on this hill. mainly because that then gives them shots into anything that comes into this road, anything that's silly enough to get itself spotted in there. You don't really get TDs going over this way too much. I wouldn't say it doesn't happen, obviously it does from time to time. It's just very difficult for them to then push as they come down here. This can be quite a narrow corridor, it can be quite a death trap. The courtyard, again, you got a little narrow mouth to get out of, and this whole area here is just too open and you get absolutely wrecked from the hill. What I would advise with this map is, particularly early on, is this whole area here is just a massive no-go zone. If you spawn here, then obviously you can come across the bridge or in the water if you want to cross over, because these guys are all down at their own spawn. Same with this base, you can cross there or you can cross there. If you do cross here and you're in a slow tank, maybe it's a big heavy, and you're going over there, you probably will get spotted, so I would advise more this one if you're in a slow tank and then coming across to avoid getting spotted there. Okay, I hope this video has been helpful to you. Remember, of course, you should always look at the enemy team and your own team to decide if going to your own area is going to lend you enough support and what you're likely to come up against. And also, as your team deploys, make sure you're watching. You don't want to be thinking to yourself, oh, I want to go over here, and then all your team lemming trains that way and you go that way and you get absolutely wrecked in a 6v1. So watch out for that. Okay, please think about liking the video, commenting below, letting me know what you think about the tactics. Maybe you've got a good tactic of your own that you want to share, and let me know about the intro. Also, if you could subscribe, it would really help the channel out, and I've got some news coming up in the next video or two about a change to the way I'm doing the giveaways, which is hopefully going to be quite exciting. But until next time, guys, take care. Fubzy signing off.